Hey, good evening. Running a little bit late today. Not feeling too well. I've been pretty sick, but I was gonna take the break, but I decided to go ahead and do the show. Today we're supposed to be finishing the um lyrics on the song, but I'm noticing again that my studio computer isn't up. So maybe what we can do is look back on um last Friday's show. So let's see if we can find it. I'll just go ahead and switch this over real quick if I can and see if I can just find last Friday's show real quick and see if I can just scrub through that real quick and hopefully, oh, I got a bunch of things here. What do we got? Games. All right. So that's not what we're gonna do. All right, but let's see, open stories. Okay, where's all the well, that's everything from there. I think I need to go to here, huh? Channel. That's already the channel. All right. Then I need to go to what? My content. Where's my content at? I'm always struggling to figure out stuff on this thing. Um, well, let's try create a dashboard. Content. Uh, maybe. Nope. Nope. Stream manager. That's probably not going to be there. Um, has to be here. The video producer. Let's try that. There we go. All right. So right now we're broadcasting. So let's see if last Friday's is here. Saturday, gaming for fun. Friday night songwriting. There we go. It's just about done. It only lasts for a week. And we'll see if we can find. There it was. Right there. See if we can just go fast forward, stop it right there. And I don't think that's it actually, huh? That was when I was here it is. It's inside of yeah, here we go. So now I'm just gonna put this inside of a notebook or something so I don't lose it again. So I'll just make a new file here. And then I'm gonna have to enlarge it somehow. And then I didn't even put the stuff in here. That's terrible. A whole week I haven't been updating because I've been sick. So I haven't been updating. So let's see. I'll just go ahead and type this in here. Verse 1. This is what we came up with last week. Remember, so verse 1 is your hiding from the darkness, drifting through the shadows. Let's misspelled that. Drifting through the shadows. If there's light to see, oh, you got to believe. Yeah, I mean it's just yeah. You got to believe. And that's 2 times, right? Times 2. Excuse me. And then we have the chorus. You have to know yourself. You don't bow down to wealth. That's a lonely, lonely time. A lonely, lonely life. Live, live to lift someone else. You don't try to lord yourself. That's that's a lonely, lonely life or time. That's weird. That's a lonely, lonely life. There's the chorus. And then we have verse 2 that we figured out. If you move a little closer, he'll move. I think it's he'll move a little closer, but we'll draw a little nearer. But I think it's supposed to be he'll move a little closer. Right? That's what it's supposed to be. He's everything you need. Oh, you got to believe. And oops, just go where he leads. What? Where he leads. All right. And then that's what we have so far. We don't have the bridge, right? So we have intro, then the verse, right? So, and then the chorus. So really, the way I have this plays it through twice. So that's the verse. And then the chorus. Here, I wish I could I grab it, but I can't because of the video. So I have to type that stuff in here too. So this is the progression that we decided on. Intro, verse 1, chorus, verse 2, verse, verse 2. We have chorus, what in the world? Chorus. Then we have bridge, All right. And chorus, chorus, and chorus, times two. And then out, we called it out tag. Right? Out tag. That ending. Which I probably will put some words to it, but we don't have that yet. All right. There. Now we're all caught up, even because the reason we had to do that is because the here I'll show you. I think I don't know if the feed is gonna work or not. But I don't have it over on there. Not really allowing us to use Ableton right now because it's still trying to update the it's not showing it here though. I don't know why. Still trying to update the things. So the VSTs. Let's see what's going on. How come it's not working? For some reason, it's not showing up. Maybe I got to go here. Nope. Um, Night three. I just had to do that again. All right, so that's the Mac screen right there. See, it's that ding ding sound is me switching computers. And it's just so locked up, right? Here's the thing, right? It's still finding them. And if you look down on the bottom, it says like lettuce. Yeah. It's right now it's trying to load the live set. I don't know what the deal is. It was working fine and then it just stopped. So, you know, ever since I upgraded that thing to Sequoia 15.7, I've been having problems. So I think it's in here. I can look. I don't think I can save it there. I can look at the old one. Maybe let me see. And we'll try to what in the world? Oh, whoops, I'm on the wrong. There we go. So let's go back over here. And I brought up all right, let me get rid of this. All right, so and then I'll bring up live because I unloaded it on here too. And it'll the only problem is that anytime that you play on PC, you got tons of latency, and that latency just kills you. So broadcast versus following. I don't even see it here under recents. Let's see if I can open sets, see if it'll come up versus following versus. Not even here. It's because this is the PC, but I thought I had it here. I thought I played it before here. I think I had it loaded off an old drive or something, right? Uh, working on? Did we load it in working on or something like that? Worship. See, we don't even have the working on either. So let's just go into Ableton. See if we can find it here. No, I don't see the project that we were working on the other one. So that means I have to try to copy it over. Let me see if I can real quick. I'll try to copy it over. Um, that means I got to, this thing's all locked up. Again. Back in the earth we did. What's what? There. All right. So now I just got to figure out where it's at. That means I got to bring this back up. And then I can drag it over to Windows. Maybe. Well, switch back over to Mac screen here. Oh, you can't see it anyway. It's because I'm working on the other monitor. All right, so this is taking forever. Okay, we don't want to report a trash. We just want to save the live set if we can. Oh, look, it's starting over. Oh man, after days of trying to get this done. That's no good at all. See, something is the matter with it. It won't scan the VSTs. Like this is the one we want. Great start. Oh, is it loading? I didn't want to load it. Let's see if it'll load though. I'm sweating up a storm here. It's taking, it's taking too long to load. I don't know what's going on. It's just like it's freaking out. And these are all SSD drives, you know? It should be super fast. I think Apple put hooks in it or something so it wouldn't run on anything that's older. I could actually maybe purchase to purchase a new Ultra, the Mac Studio M2 Ultra is the one I was looking at for like $3,000. Just this, I'm just tired of dealing with all this stuff. Yeah, it's not going to let me even open it. All right, so great start. Let's see. Let's go ahead and close this and see if we can just do a search for it. I just force quit that thing again. And we'll great start. Let's see if we can find something. Logic X, that's not the one we want. Contact, uh, copy of the project. We want B actually, right? What? Whoa, that's not it. Here it is right here. One of these. We have this one and we have this one. 6/12/25. 6/12/25. Well, it's not that one. 9/5. I think that's the last one we opened there, right? But 8.7 megs, that's not very much, right? For what that is. So that's just it's coming off of this one. So what I need to do is copy all this. Let's see if we can just find the project. See, look, it's not even scrolling. I don't know what's going on. It's not doing well. It just keeps doing weird stuff here. The Logic X isn't going to work either because when I tried to use that project, it didn't work right. So 21, 21, 21. Ah, it was just here. Now it's gone. That's weird, right? Those are all WAV files. Wow. It's not even finding D now. Hmm. Well, this is probably in the same area right here, right? So if we can find where this one's at, there, don't even let me find that address. At least that one that said working on this one. Ah, I think it's in here. Great Start, Toppy Project, Believe. I think that's it right there. Looking for B, like that's the one we had. Uh, those are all waves. Those are just project files. All right, so that's all for the Logic file. So not here. So we don't have it there. So maybe we can open it up from Ableton 10. Let's try to open up Ableton 10. It should still be on here. Everything's running so slow. I don't know why. It's really bad. I'm gonna have to either upgrade or downgrade or go Ableton 10 Suite. See if we can open this up. Really slow. Wow, it's even taking this a long time to load. We're not going to get anything done at this rate. That's the problem with these type of things. Let me see if I can just go into files and find it while this is loading. Files, SSD. It was called Great Start, right? B something. Mm, Yeah, it's having verification errors and stuff too. It's this 15.7. It might have been in the working on. Uh, you should have access to that in here. Let's see. Here we go. And then it was restart something or other, right? Or it could have been on CD3. Because it's not under G for late start. I think it closed. Live 10. Yep. The only thing I used to use this all the time for video, right? Because I got Final Cut Pro on here. And that's was my go-to for video. But after I got the PC, it was so much faster than this old Mac that I just switched over for that. And it has the 3070 card. Mm, yeah, it could be called Believe, right? Uh, there's nothing called Believe here. Oh, yeah, listening work thing. And maybe it's under it is the hardest thing about all this stuff. Uh, CD, maybe it's on CD, whatever. Let's look underneath there. What did it have? CD 2, 3, 3, so no, it's not in there. I have Songwriting as guitarist. The game Ableton files. Like that would. It is Big Start Project. Let's try to copy that. Go over to the PC. Hope this is the right one and not the Logic one. That would suck. Well, I have one that Paul's working on already. Double click on it. No, yeah, I do have a copy of it already, but it's probably not updated. Maybe it is because it has Believe here too. Let's do aim up, paste. Let's paste that real quick. And then let me look over here and see if possibly still sitting again. All I got is the circle. There it was. Possibly. Nope. It's not listing B at all. So, but maybe it'll let me. Oh, I brought it up instead. It says only 220 megs. That's not enough. So let me switch back over here now. And let's look at I just put this stuff right here. And with the end. I'm not saying it, not the B one. Right, just the old one. Try this one. It won't recognize it unless it's 12. It's 23. Look at this one. Oh, that's Logic 6, so that's not it. But neither one of those is the right one. So I need to close this and reopen up. Whoa. And hopefully I can get it to run. On my maps. Anytime now. It's just 12 here, so give another shot. While that's coming up, it's taking too long. I'll just open up one of these for now. See if it will open up. Yeah. But it's not edited, right? So, but, oh, it's not playing. What in the world? Sounds weird. Missing a bunch of stuff, I think. Not letting me. Yeah, whole loop is missing on that one. So this is not the copy. So I don't even know what this came up. Let's see if it'll load now. Volumes, files. Can't really see it. Oh, hard drive. HD, volumes HD, Ableton. Uh, all right. We'll go ahead and give it a shot though. See if it'll come up. But at least we found it too. If it doesn't, I can copy it now. It's not on the SSD drive, it's on the HD drive, which is very strange. Which also explains why it's so slow coming up. I need to put it in working on if we're working on it. Wow, taking a long time. I do have that other motherboard, and I could make a Hackintosh out of it. I like to keep the five. I wanted to keep the 5,1 because it's a native, but it's just not working. I need to be realistic. Let's see what I can find while I'm waiting. Files HD. I got two files HGs. I don't know why. That's very strange. Ableton. I think it's right here. When you look at the other files HG, I only see one in there. Ableton. Expand this a little bit. Hey, the 5th of September. Yeah, that would be the last time that we worked on it. Let's look at the date on this one. They both say that. Oh, they both say the 5th of September. For some reason, I think I have one's iCloud, huh? See, I think that's the problem. It's giving me, I don't know why it's giving me two of everything. See that? That is not good. This is probably why this thing's all messed up. Let's see if I can copy it over. But it also working on. And this one we'll want to delete. Or we'll just rename it. Now we'll delete it. What happened? It's still not as big as it's supposed to be. It should be like 8 gigs, and it's looking like 256 megs. So evidently, it's not working because it's not collecting all the data. But we'll see. I think I just need to reboot this computer. Maybe that'll help it. Once I copy it, I'll restart it and see if that helped it. But it's very slow. Popping it. Let's see how it done. Here, let me go ahead and just do this whole computer. See if that helps it. Yeah, it's restarted. All right, I'll try to open up live again on here. Much faster now this time. And here, it's under libraries. What do you, what's working? Oh, 10. Libraries 10. Working on, and have it right here. 525. There it is. Let's see if it opens up. It looks good. Oh, we're missing plugins on here. No, that's going to be a problem, huh? All right, so I don't have all the plugins on here that I need. That's real. What's not playing? This isn't playing. Oh, contact library is not playing because I didn't bounce it down yet. Right, so it's not in there. Sheen's not in there. Most of that's why it's not playing because I don't have the plugins. All right, so it has to be on the Mac Studio. Looks wrong password. Hopefully this will be a lot faster. No, it's reacting faster. I'll have to export everything to audio in order to transport it over to the PC if I want to use the PC. Oh, come on, anytime now. All right, here it goes. Hopefully it'll come up now. We will see. I mean, it came up when we were working on it a week ago. I don't understand why it's so hard now, why it doesn't want to come up. Makes no sense to me. I never had this problem with the other one. At least it would come up and work. Hey, look at that. It's up. Do it a second longer to finish. Still not quite all the way there. There it is. Mhm. All right. So at least we got it up enough to be able to work on it now. All right. So where were we? You know it. I don't have the words because they're on the PC. Let's see if by chance, the whole reason we had to do all that was because the notes area wasn't working on this. See, the whole notes area is not working. I don't know why. It used to work fine and now it doesn't. But we do know that we were working on this area right here. Oh, you can't even hear it. Okay, switch over. Yeah. Oh, that's wrong. Not the reso on this. It's not there. That's the default video capture. Oh, I'm not on the right one. HDMI window. Well, I don't know why it's not allowing you to do it. Maybe I got to switch off of it and then back on. No matter what, it's not coming up. Wow. Because I have this up already. Should be that it's, it should be coming up. It means that I don't have it going out to the right thing. Multi-output device should be there. Oh, it's not hooked up again. There we go. There we go. Sorry. All right. So now, on the run, babe. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. All right, so I don't know why we still have it live in here. All right, so let's what do we want to get rid of it out here? Yeah, probably that. So this we'll want to get rid of right here. Just move it. Down there for now. And then how about this? What is it? Let's keep that. Keep that. Okay, let's take this out. Well, that's weird, huh? Huh. says it's the hi-hat, but we're getting nothing, right? So we'll just leave that alone for now. Leave that. That's coming out. What's this? So we got this now. All right, so let's stop that for a second. Live files. Let's oh my gosh. What in the world? Select all and save. Okay. All right. That way, next time we want to borrow it, everything should be in there. All right, so this is what we're working with right now. And now I might just leave it like that, right? Because some rap or something wouldn't really get there. So it would be coming in here. Got to believe. Oh, you got to believe. You got to. Now, so we got to have some kind of transition into it. But that's what we're having a problem, right? Some kind of transition right there. They'll not believe. You don't know yourself now. You thought of everybody else now. I'm horrible at rap. All right, I got an idea. There is a guy, his name's Triumph. And he's really fast. Let's see, you know, this has got to come out, this one sound. This. Let's put that up there. Look, there's our verses. It's just not in the right place, is it? It's supposed to be right here. Right here. But it's not. Where is it? got it wrong place under contact. It should be under notes. See if we can drag it up there. There we go. Oh, it didn't drag? What the heck? Uh-oh, now we lost it. Where'd he go? Oh, what could clear the choir? I don't know where it was supposed to go. There we go. Now we got our notes where they go. Okay. Guess that's not going to let us drag it up. Oh, no, we didn't like that. Here? No. Not letting us. There we go. That's what we want. Weird thing to do, huh? All right. So it's after verse 2. And then we play the chorus twice. Right? So chorus twice after verse 2. No, chorus once. So this is going to be chorus once. And then we have bridge or drop. So now if we do a drop, it'd be like line and got it. But it really doesn't match it because this isn't alternative, but it's more like an EDM thing. So with EDM, we could go a little lo-fi with it, right? And have some rap in there. Right? So that would work. But so right now, what are the chords? All right, so dun 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 dun. So let's see if we can find the chords. Let's go ahead and close this. See if we can find get one of these things out here. One of these got to have a piano or something, right? Choir, automation kit, bass guitar, CLA, Chris Lord Algae. CLA is Chris Lord Algae. It's not it. Okay, there we go. So we just want to know for a second what it is, right? Doesn't sound right. So let's go back up here and let's see if we can find the chord structure real quick. Still doesn't sound right to me. That's G. Okay, so we got B minor, G, C, and D minor. All right, so that's weird. Right, so we got G, we have B minor. That means D's either got to be the second or the second, third probably, huh? Third or the sixth, right? Third or the sixth. So D is the third or the sixth. So we're either in the key of B, key of B, or the sixth would be what? F. So if we were playing in the sixth, it'd be 6, 5, 2. Then go to 1. So, or if it's the third, then it'd be, we're playing third. See, no, that doesn't make sense because C would be the second, and we have, so it's not that one. It has to be that we're playing the sixth. So we must be playing in the key of F. Right, the key of F. And we're playing 6-5-2, 6-5-2. Right? So we have to come up with a 6-5-2. What's 5 of 5 of F? F. C is 5. 5 of 5 would be G. Right? So, but it's also going to be major, so that won't work. So, we need to end on 1 in the bridge. So we could go 5-4-1. 5-4-1. Right, so that'd be C, B, C, B, F. But see, an F, it's not a B. It's a B, B minor, B flat. So that makes it hard. I'll have to figure that out. But we know this much. Let's stop there. We made this much headway, right? We know that the chords for this, the main chords for this are D minor, C, and G, right? So, and yeah, yeah, C minor's G minor, D, C, and G. All right, so we'll just save that real quick. And then let's see if ChatGPT can offer us any help. All right, so I'm just going to ask ChatGPT. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Music, and then on Twitch platform, book over to Atlas. Let's just use this. No, I'm in Ableton. How's it going, Marcelo? Nice to see you tonight. In Ableton 12. Ableton 12. I'm trying to come up with a drop or some kind of bridge for this song. We wrote all these words here that are on the screen for the verse and the chorus, but we need to come up with a drop. And I'm thinking of playing the chords in reverse or whatever, but I'm having a little trouble finding the key because D minor, C, and G, that could be off, but then B would be a flat. So I'm going to see, maybe there's maybe I'm forgetting something. It's been a while since music theory, but welcome. D minor, B, and G. In my sound. What key do you think it is? In D Dorian, it says. So, which uses the flat 7. That's why I'm having problems. It's in a Dorian scale. Um, okay. I need some chords for the bridge or break. What do you suggest? I'm cheating a little bit because you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just asking ChatGPT because I don't have all my charts up like I normally do. Um, it says, which is what I thought, F, C to G, but I don't really I didn't really like that sound, right? Because it's going like this. It's going, and to go to F for that would sound like this. And it just doesn't go in right. They said I could do E minor, C, G, G minor. Let's see. And the E minor. Oof. I don't like that either. All right. Um, any suggestions, Marcelo? What do you think? So we got this bridge right here we're trying to come up with. Yeah, so the chorus goes hit me on the da 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 da. Then the bass is gonna drop dun 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 dun. Normally the chorus would say, "You gotta know yourself," but I'm thinking of some kind of maybe some kind of rap. Um, I can't really ask you because I can't remember where I was working on this song with that. Let's see. Platforms, Twitch, running. No, I don't see it. And ChatGPT, if it doesn't have the verses, it doesn't know what you've already done, then it really can't help you. Well, why can't you play it yet? Uh, I was thinking about doing some like guitar classes or something. Uh, but it's not hard. I mean, I don't know. It's not hard to me because I've got the cameras over here because I've been playing for so long, since I was 9. Okay, but let's use the guitar, try to figure it out. All right, so it's D minor. Mm. Gotta know yourself. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 no. No. Okay, so I need to go down like one lower than E. That's gonna be what? D. Try that. Maybe I could get a D natural. So da 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 da. No, no, no. Uh, B, B flat diminished. B flat diminished. Ooh, that's really difficult to play on this. Nah, I don't think that'll work. And if I play it up here, no. Let's try it that way. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. No, that didn't sound good at all, huh? Well, what you have to do is you just learn one chord at a time. Like the the, and then you have to once you get used to playing that chord, then you go to another chord, right? And then you learn how to practice switching back and forth, just those two chords, right? And then you add another chord and just go to it. And I think the first song that I ever learned was Country Roads by I can't remember who done it first, but that was G. Almost heaven, West Virginia, the Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. So those 4 chords. So that was G, D, B, D, and C. So, but it took me a long time to learn that song when I was 9, so, but, uh, even after, even after years of playing, You're never as good as you want to be, and there's always somebody better, right? So, you just be happy with what you can do, you know? Yeah, that'll work, right? See, eat, see, right? Can you see my guitar? Here, let me switch real quick to a different view. All right, so C, G, D, G. And here I can take my thing off my mic so that you can hear it better. Hold on. Now you'll hear my air conditioner background though, right? But right, so see, there's lots of ways to play it. Now, if you want to play rock music, then you want to learn barred chords first, which are actually easier power chords, right? Because you're just hitting one string there and one string there, and then the rest of them you're muting. So, moving it up and down. Okay, so right now we're trying to figure this out, right? Gotta know yourself. So that's D minor, C and G. Now what would be natural there to go there? Maybe a B minor. No. Maybe an A. An A might go in there. So let's try it. See that? It's not dark enough. Maybe an A minor. See, da 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 da. See, that might work, right? That felt me. 50 years. Long time. Long time on guitar. The secret to any instrument is practicing enough to where you don't really have to think about what you're playing with your hands, so that you can think about like here, what I'm doing here. I'm not really thinking about where my fingers are going, so I can think about what I want to hear for my song, right? So or what the harmonies could be, right? So so da, 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 da. Except for I want it to be more rappy. Da, 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 da. Maybe something up here. No, I'm just not sure. This is the hard part of songs, right? See, now it gets too soft, right? See, I need something else. There is or we can just go with a drop type thing. Right? So right now I'm playing. Nope. Okay, we said A minor. So where's A if I'm playing in the voice of D? So here's D, E, F, G, A. Right there. Well, that's where he's up there to go. So, oh, that doesn't sound good. All right, so that's a strikeout too. Let's just try the bass. If we can just find the bass, what we want for the bass, maybe we can find the chord. So nope, G is right here, right there. There. Okay. See there, I think I'm onto something right there, because now that so if I drop down into like a drop, like if I was playing alternative rock or something, then I can bring in something, right? See, because I can hear rap in the background in my mind. Something. I don't know. Is there, okay, so C, and we're in Dorian, D Dorian, right? So what is the sixth? The sixth for D Dorian is A. So maybe if we go from here to A. Something like that, right? So hit me on the road. Uh-oh. Yeah. Hit me on the road. See, that lines right up. So that will work. So now I just need to come up with some rap type of words. It takes practice. What can I say? When I was young, I used to live with my guitar, right? Of course, you know, it's unfair for you guys, right? You have a lot more distractions, right? When I was a kid, right? I mean, there was no such thing as cable television even.
right? There was no cable television, there was no cell phones, there was no computers, right? Right there, I mean, you had to come up with stuff to do. So, in that way, today, you know, you guys, everybody's at a disadvantage because there's a lot more things in the world that are trying to steal your time, and so uh, you just have to prioritize. That's all. But you know, guitar. I mean, you keep some of it, but I used to be a lot better than I am now. I can't pick and stuff like I used to. I tried really hard to be a lead player for a long time, and I used to be able to play some Van Halen and used to play some really rippy stuff. But nowadays, I can't do it. Right, my fingers just don't move that way anymore. So, but so now I'm going from D, drop D, to A, to B, up to C. Actually, that's C sharp. No, it's not C. It's there's A. So this is G, right? So I'm in drop D. So that is what? F, G, A. All right, so we got the breakdown chord structure now. And so let's write that in here. That's actually making some headway on this song. So the bridge, we're going to say drop D, drop D, drop, and we're going from D to F, D, F, G, A, and we're playing a little bit with B once in a while. Some, I can't spell, times. All right. So that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good, right? So here, hit me on the run, baby. I can't even remember the chorus. Can't even read it from here. See, my eyes are really bad. Da 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 Yeah, I think that works. Right? Now, my only problem is I am not a rapper at all. I mean, I did one rap song and it, it, it wasn't really rap. You know, it turned out that one song I did. I can't even remember the name of it now. Um, Something Jesus. I have to go online to find out. Let's see if I can find it. lost one of these. Nope. Alright. I guess I forgot my own password. Wow. Alright, I'll just go somewhere else. Music by. Let's see what it comes up if I just type in my name. Oh, yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff in Apple Music. Let's go look over there, see what I can find. That's not it. The score went down. No, what God brings. Nope, that's not it. I'm trying to remember the name of that song. That was, it was a rap song. Ah, here it is. Heartbeat Drop. This is my idea of rap. That I offer to you, though I say it a lot, it's said before. Right there on Apple Music. Wonder how, you know, I've probably had that song, all those songs up for, I don't know, at least 15 years, I'd say, a lot of that music. And in that time, I think I got $10 worth of royalties for all of the sync and spins and listens. Anyway, so that was my idea of rap. I don't think it worked, but what I would like to see in here is some a guy I really like. Triumph rapper. Let's see if I can find him. Yeah, that's probably him there. That's probably not him, because this guy's Christian, the one I'm thinking of. So oh, I know, Reverb Nation might have him. Reverb Nation. Let's see if I can find him here. Triumph. Probably misspelling him. Hip hop. Let me see if this is the guy. No, he's in Vancouver. This guy lives over in UK. This might be him right here. Where's his songs at? No songs. Well, there's a lot of people with that name, but he used to have a bunch of songs on here. He used to have, he's a really fast rapper, really fast. And so I tried to get him to do some music with me before, but he never would. Anyway. So what are you up to? Yeah. Well, hip hop isn't gangstery, right? It's more connected to R&B, rhythm and blues, right? It's got its history in like rhythm and blues. Hip hop does. Rap is more gangstery, right? It's more just words and a lot of repeating stuff inside the music, and then trap and lo-fi they're just like branches off of it. I think I don't know. You know, lo-fi and I really don't know that much of the difference either. But I know that there's a lot of there's a lot of good music out there. But I don't like to listen to dirty music. I like to listen to clean music. So, but there's still a lot of good music out there that's clean. Um, and even then, you know, like rap might be, if you think about Lincoln Park, they had a hybrid music, right? They had alternative rock, EDM, and rap all merged together. That's why they called the album Hybrid Theory, because it's a hybrid music. It was all three different genres crushed together, and really four if you count the classic rock melodic singing as well. But that guy, what was his name? I can't remember his name now. Right, Mike Soto, DeSoto, or something like that. Soti. Uh, he's more like a rapper. You know, he rhymes just rapper, but it wasn't, or more like a hip hop, lo-fi type stuff. You know, it's not politically um, or powered or whatever you want to say. You know, motivated. A lot of rap music is politically motivated and not necessarily politics as we think about them, but it talks about, you know, like being a gangster. That's a political message, even though you wouldn't think so because talk about being a gangster, but it's still a genre of people, so, or a subculture. Anyway, yeah, Shinoda, yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, he's the only one left out of the duo. You know, Benny's gone, so now he's got that girl. I don't know. I tried to listen to her, I couldn't do it. Of course, it's not very often that these older guys like me like any of that music, but I like Linkin Park. You know, they're just the hybrid feel of their music. I enjoyed. You know, so. But I got their stems right that I can remix their music on my computer somewhere. You know, because I get that stuff to learn. I never use it in my music, but just to look at what they did, how they put it together, what sounds they use. And what I was amazed about was that when you strip away everything and just listen to one instrument at a time, it's so nothing, right? It doesn't sound like anything. It sounds it's like, huh? And then when it's with the music, you go, how does that work? That now it sounds totally different with all the rest of the music playing with it. And so I don't know, but you know, Dr. Hahn, right? Dr. Hahn, he's that was the EDM specialist. You know, he did all the scratches and all the EDM sounds and stuff, and the DJ stuff. You know, that really made a big difference in their music. And then their guitars were mostly just drop E, really drop E, heavy alternative rock power chords. You know, so I don't know. But if you listen to songs like "In the End," you know that without that rap in there from Mike, that song wouldn't even have made it. So the rap's important. But for this song, that's why I wanted to put something in here. But I'm gonna have to take it easy because for me to be able to do it, it can't be undoable for me, right? So I'm gonna have to work with a rapper, somebody that can rap and put it together. I'll have to get some help. I'll probably go on Fiverr or something like that, or maybe I'll just work with ChatGPT and see what I can do. You know, figure out the cadence. If I can figure out the cadence and then drop the words in, then it'll work. So what are you up to tonight, Marcella? Yeah, I was when Lincoln Park came out. I was pastoring. I was still a single parent. Had all my kids at home, and my kids asked me if they could go to the concert, and I said no, and they all snuck out of the house and went anyway. All three of them. But that was a long time ago now. 2000, a little bit after 2000. Yeah. So, yeah, a long time ago. But, um, I don't know, time goes by, and then you just keep trying the best you can. So, purposely trying not to talk about all the events that happened. I'm so burnt out on it, and the last couple days, so I just work on this song instead. But we made some headway, and it's actually after 9. Wow, look at that. We're like an hour and a half over. I started a half hour late today, but that's okay. Um, so, who was your favorite? What do you listen to, Marcelo? What's your favorite? What do you listen to? I like the Transformers. Actually, what was that girl? Something Fox, right? Man, she was pretty in that show. And then she went from that show into that one where she was playing demon possessed and stuff, and that was horrible. I didn't even watch that one. Yeah, I listen to a lot of everything. Pop music's good. All music you can learn from, right? All music is somebody's art. You can learn from all of it. I'm very eclectic, as they say. Right? Sometimes I feel like listening to Beethoven or something else like that, and other times I want to hear Irish drinking songs or something. It just depends what mood I'm in. And of course, a lot of Christian music I play and listen to, and then all the music that I was raised with. That all that stuff. Every once in a while, I'll take a tour down, memory lane and listen to all the stuff I grew up with. And I still have some of my favorites from back then. The Police, they were pretty good. I remember liking them a lot. There was a lot of bands I liked from back then. But I find if I listen too much of it to it again, I'm good for about a song or two, and then I just feel lucky. So I try to keep it new and stuff like that. So nothing to do tonight. You're on here with me. I almost feel sorry for you. Well, actually, it is going. It's 9:30. We're late with the show, so I really do appreciate you coming over and watching me. I really do. I want you to know that. Don't forget that there's like stuff that you can do online in the chat, since you're in Twitch, especially, right? All those, there's a bunch of commands. I think if you just type in um, slam command, right, or a exclamation point command, it'll give you a list of commands of everything you can do, and there's some emotes and stuff also, so you can have fun in the chat. I'm trying to make it fun. I noticed my I just now noticed that where's my robots? They're not up. I don't know where they're at. I must have closed them without realizing it. I don't see them anywhere. Oh man. And now I'm at the end. Oh wait, what's that? Oh no. Isn't that them? There they are. Are they on there now? Yeah. Sorry about that. I had them down all that time. You could have had your robot. All right. No show tomorrow night. Sunday is the Bible study Sunday night, and or faith talk, whichever way we go. Probably Bible study. I've been doing global youth evangelism, Hebrews Law 1, which is an advanced study in the series, but it's pretty deep. It's pretty cool. I like it. And then Monday, we're back to playing games. We're going to be doing The Descendant Chapter 2 on Monday. Tuesday, back to production day, and we're working on this song again. Not the lyrics, but probably trying to figure out what instruments we'll be putting in on the drop. And then Wednesday, of course, guitar and worship. So I have a whole bunch of songs. You can have me pick some or have me play some of them, or just let me pick. It's up to you. And then Thursday is what is Thursday? Oh, content creation night. And so, like last night, we went over how I use ChatGPT to make videos for the YouTube channels and stuff. And then tonight, we're working on lyrics. Is what we were actually working on, were the lyrics. But we have to come up with the drop or the bridge. Now, the bridge has to be really hooky, right? It needs a hook in there, and it needs to have a instrumental hook, and it needs to have a vocal hook. But we got the idea at least where we're going. We know the chord structure now of the drop, so now we just got to figure out what I can put in there to make it sound really good. Ah, that's cool. Two monitors, yeah, that's the way to do it. I have two full computers that I run at once, and I have what's called a mini view, and I just push a button and everything switches over to the other one and still runs. Everything runs on what I'm running. Like I just switched to the Mac, the Studio Mac, and then if I push another button, I can switch over back to the PC, and it'll control my main monitor. It'll switch my main monitor, but I have two outboard monitors because I have two monitors on each machine, and so I'm thinking about mounting a TV up on my wall, so I'll have three monitors on each machine because I found that two monitors isn't enough when I'm doing all this stuff. So I run out of space. Amazing enough. And then making it all work together. That's another thing. That's another whole thing, right? Once you get it down and making it like getting OBS to recognize the streams off of the monitor sends from two computers and be able to get the audio from two computers at once plus my mic, right? So that was difficult. Here, let me turn on my my filter again. It really makes a difference on
my studio mic. See that? Major difference, huh? That is part of NVIDIA broadcast. It came with my 3070 card, my RTX 3070. So I really like that card. That's one of my best purchases from my computer. Um, so anyway, you start learning about how to do all this stuff, and it's amazing how much time it takes, but it's okay. I enjoy it. Well, Marcelo, thank you for joining me, and join me on any one of the nights. I'm usually here. Sometimes I'm late, usually around from 7 to 7:15. I log on. I try to be here at 7, and usually from 7 to 8. But tonight I went really late, but I enjoyed it. All right. But God bless you. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day. Yeah. Till next time. Bye bye.